Today's best NBA bets for all 4 games coming your way right now. Off the jump, it's the best bet for today's show, our daily sizzler. It's the New York Knicks plus 4.5 at Boston. Now, some books have plus 4.5, some have plus 3.5. So here's how you want to play this. If you can get plus 4.5 for a price better than minus 120, I got plus 4.5 for minus 118 on BetMGM. Do that. If you can't get a price better than minus 120, take the plus 3.5. Third meeting so far between these teams this season. Series is split 1-1. Boston has won 5 straight, but just 4-6 against the spread their last 10 home games, and 6-4 at home against this number of minus 3.5. New York's coming off a loss to the Pistons on Friday, but this is why that's relevant. The Pistons, the Celtics, and the Knicks, the 3 best teams in the East. While Boston is cruising on a winning streak, they've won 5 straight. They won a sloppy game and barely at home against the Heat the other day. Friday night, their last game. This is a focus spot for the Knicks, and they're one of the few teams that can match Boston defensively. And they're a better three-point shooting team than the Celtics are. New York is 3rd in three-point percentage. Boston is 16th. Strength on strength, getting points with a team in a focus spot. And even with that loss to the Pistons Friday, New York is in good form. They're plus 12.4 point differential per game in their last 7 games. That's second best in the NBA next to Cleveland. The All-Star break is coming this week, and having a seemingly content point of view right now, the Celtics team at home, a little bit happy and sassy against the New York team that's equally as talented, equally as good, in a focus spot, getting points as an underdog. I like the Knicks, plus the 4.5 today's Daily Sizzler. What are you doing for Super Bowl Sunday? I'm making money, and you can too. I've got 5 bets. You can get my complete Super Bowl betting card, all 5 bets for just $15. I'll leave the link for that in the comment section. Now back to the picks. We got Miami minus 11.5 at Washington, over under 235.5. Now the Wizards injury report is still littered with uncertainty. We don't know who they're marching out there today. What we do know is they give up more points than any team in the Eastern Conference, second most in the NBA next to Utah. And what we also know is that Miami scores more points than any team in the Eastern Conference. So let's take the Wizards offense out of the equation, and we're going to back Miami with a team total over 124.5. I'd also consider Jaime Jaquez of the Heat over 10.5 rebounds plus assists. Clippers plus 8.5 at Minnesota, the over-under 223.5. Clippers won't have Darius Garland nor Benedict Mathurin yet. And against a fully healthy Minnesota team, it's really tough to back the Clippers here, even with the points. The Clippers have a season-long point differential on the road of minus 4 per game. The Wolves have a season-long point differential at home of plus 6 a game. Wolves are healthy, Clippers are not, and without some of their best scorers. Minnesota minus 8.5 is the play, and I would consider Jay McDaniels over 17.5 points plus rebounds. In the last game on the board, we got the Pacers plus 8.5 at Toronto, over under 225.5. Aaron Nesmith questionable for Indiana, Emmanuel Quigley questionable for Toronto, both trending toward playing. I like the under in this game. I like it a lot. Toronto's a good team, but they don't score a ton. They average just 114 points a game. The strength is their defense. They allow just 112 per game, tied for 3rd best in the East with the Knicks. Indiana is the 2nd lowest scoring team in the Eastern Conference. They score just 107 points per game on the road. Toronto plays at a slow pace, 21st pace in the NBA, so 9th slowest. Means less possessions with a very good defense against an offense that can't score on the road. The last 2 times they played each other, the scores ended up with totals of 216 and 192. I like the under 225.5, and I consider Pascal Siakam under 27.5 points plus assists. Have a great day, Jungle Nation. Let me know in the comments where you agree with me, where you disagree with me, and we'll have polite conversations accordingly. I'll see you next time with a little more money in your pocket.